everybody. Today for challenge number 4, I'm going to teach you how to draw a cougar with step-by-step directions. So you're going to need a piece of paper, something to draw with. I'm going to use a black marker. You might want to start with a pencil and go over it with a black marker, and then something to color with. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in with my marker. I have doubled up my paper so that it doesn't seep through and stain my table. And today we're going to start with our cougar's eyes. So I'm going to start near the center of my paper. And I'm going to start with an outline sort of around the eyes. So I'm going to go over and down for the eye on the left. And then I'm going to do the same thing, but the opposite for the eye on the right. Over and down. Okay, now I'm going to add a circle that connects to those lines on both sides for the cougar's eyes. Inside of those circles, I'm going to add a smaller circle on each side. I want to add a small highlight, a small circle in there, and then I will shade all around except for the small highlight. Okay, we're gonna move right above the eyes, and I'm gonna do a curved line facing inward, and then I'm gonna turn around and do the same thing on the other side, facing inward. Moving down the cougar's face, we're gonna jump into where his nose is. So I'm gonna start below that line I started with for the eye. I'm gonna leave a little space. I'm gonna draw a line down and then over, and it comes down to a little point. Same thing over here. So you're gonna notice that our cougar is symmetrical so far. Okay, for the nose, I'm gonna add a bumpy line. Up, down in the middle, up, down on the side. So it sort of looks like a little heart in the middle for the nose. I wanna add a small nostril that connects to the bottom on each side. And now I'm gonna move to the cougar's mouth. So it's sort of gonna be the same shape, but opposite. So I'm gonna go down in the middle, down this way, and this way. All right, starting to look like a cougar. We're gonna go in now and add the side around his mouth. I'm gonna curve around like a C shape here and do the opposite on the other side. And then I'm gonna finish his mouth with a curved line that goes down and up. All right, we're gonna move now to the cougar's cheekbones. So I wanna sort of do a diagonal line that's gonna go down and then curve in to touch his mouth. Diagonal down and then turn in to touch his mouth. We're gonna jump up now to the cougar's ears. So I know that there's not the top of his head yet, and we will get there, but I'm gonna go ahead and draw sort of an upside down V shape, up to a point and down over here, up to a point and down over here. All right. I'm gonna be able to connect now the top of those with a curved line for the top of his head. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of details inside the ear. So I'm gonna draw down about halfway and then do a zigzag line. And then I'm gonna take the bottom of the zigzag and connect it to the outside of the ear. Same thing over here, about halfway down. Zigzag, zigzag, and then connect the bottom of the zigzag to the outside of the ear. All right, I'm gonna finish his face now. So starting at the outside edge of the ear, I'm going to go out, down, and in to touch his mouth. Out, down, and in to touch his mouth. All right, now we're gonna add some whiskers. So I'm gonna do 3 long lines on this side and 3 long lines on this side. And then we're gonna add some little whiskers above his eyes as well. All right, now we have our drawing and we are ready to add color. All right, and there we have our cougar. I hope that you'll join us and show your cougar pride by posting your pictures in the comments. And I hope that you'll join us next time. See ya.